Let's see, set up my YouTube here when people are joining on. Usually I run the 2-minute timer, but I found out people were like, what's with this 2-minute timer? So now I'm just going to kind of just hang out for a few minutes while I can show you my messy desk and what's going on with it. And why people have a chance to log in. Let me go ahead and log into UbiTubi. Whoa, it's kind of loud. All right, looks like nobody is online with me yet. See, that's why I like the 2-minute countdown. But let me go ahead and get my photos all ready for this talk about. Oh, looks like we got 6 people online. If you're here, go and sound off. Hey, Fallen Jedi 1, thanks for joining me. Let's see. Add to album. Beastman 2000X. Cool. I got my album all set up. So let's see. How do I switch to albums on here? Hooray. Now I got pictures all set up. All right. So, here is the goal. So originally we had this 2000X Beastman that we got that was really cool. Great for 2000X. I mean, he did the waffle stomping, smashing, crashing with the power button where you can take and beat He-Man up. I used to use this feature to throw He-Man. I put the arms back further and stick He-Man right here and have him huck He-Man. So anyway, kind of a fun smash and crash. It's supposed to be so you can whip kind of thing, but really it's so you can beat people up with both hands being smashed into them. But I really like the 2000X aesthetic. A lot of people have, and but because he was hunched over in the package to fit with his knees all bent, he came up not much taller than He-Man himself. So as you guys know, I've tried to make my own 2000X Beastman figures. Now here's one of the pictures that we had online from the comics, and he has this cool looking stick of poop with a thing sticking out of it, and so I went and made a couple of those different figures that I had in the past, and this one right here too. So kind of cool. And then he also had these ankle guards on there too, so you can see that on the 2000X toy. And so of course I duplicated it on one of my customs as well. I just kind of 3D printed them, and then I put, the shoulder pads on his knees to give him kind of a cool look, and then heat shrink tubing here, and then did a lot of paint. Used the wrist cuffs from him. Now, one of the Beastmans I made a long time ago, I tried to use this loincloth, but on a Classics, it looks like he's wearing his dad's shorts or something. It looks huge on him. So, but I did make a really cool, successful Beastman. Check this out. This Beastman was made from those real creatures, I guess they're called, or something like that. And this is my 2000X version of him. I did sell him on eBay. I had the ankle things on him too. And he was cool, and he was big, and he was massive. In fact, hey, I didn't save that last picture. Had a picture of him standing next to Skeletor, all the other figures, but he was a much bigger figure than the regular ones. So my goal was then to take our Masterverse figure and speaking mostly, that's what it is. To take this Masterverse figure and turn him into a 2000X figure. And I wanted to do that because he stands just a little bit taller than the Classics, and so he could be a little more bigger, beefier than the regular Classics figures. Well, the first thing I had to do was change the head out. So I went and I tried to design a head, and I had a video on that. And then right as I was finishing my final designs on it, the printer I had died. It was like, oh, that was the end of the printer. And I had a whole bunch of heads on the desk here in a baggie, and somebody asked me for them. And then I realized that I didn't have the baggie anymore. I got rid of it after I told the guy, sure, I'll send you those. So I felt bad and thought, okay, I got a new printer again for resin printing. So I'll go ahead and just reprint them and send them one. And then when I went to go reprint them, here they are. Ooh, it's funny, if you hit it with a black light, it turns it solid looking. So that way you can kind of see the details better on it. But anyway, so I went and I tried to design a head, and then I realized that I didn't have the baggie anymore. I got rid of it after I told the guy, sure, I'll send you those. So I felt bad and thought, okay, I got a new printer again for resin printing. So I'll go ahead and just reprint them and send them one. And then when I went to go reprint them, here they are. Ooh, it's funny, if you hit it with a black light, it turns it solid looking. So that way you can kind of see the details better on it. But anyway, And I thought, you know, I don't think I actually fixed this head to fit. But actually, I did. I did finish it, and it does fit. And it actually looks pretty cool on there. So I'm getting ready to create this 2000X Beastman. And then somebody sends me something in my chat. Yeah, it is a little too severe the way they had him humped over on there. Somebody sent me something in the chat, one of the viewers here, and it was coming to your collection, coming soon to a collection near you. And we can see there's a 2000X He-Man, and you could tell by the short stumpy legs that it is going to be Origins, and you could tell it's 2000X because of the sword. Bum-ba-da. Then we got, looks like a new Tila of some sort. Don't really know exactly which it looks like because she's shaded out. Some figure here, but you can tell it's Revelations because of the weird elbow joint and knee joints there. But I still can't tell who that is. Oh, I know who it is. It is the guy with the chopping hand, Jitsu. That's his chopping hand right there. Joop. So there we go. Then we have Jitsu, and there's his sword right there. So that's who that is. And then on this side, whoops, we have a newer version of Sunman where the wings are actually done right. So that's kind of cool. You can tell it's Sunman because of his weapon there. And I believe the wings were always supposed to be on his back like this, but because of manufacturing, trying to make it work, that's why they made him go around his neck and kind of sit on the back. And then here in the corner, what do we have here? But it sure looks like a 2000X Beastman to me. And when I saw that and the guy pointed it out to me, I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's what I want. That's what I need is a 2000X Beastman in the Masterverse size. So I'm not going to make them anymore. This is as far as I'm going to get. But the cool thing is I made two heads because two heads are better than one, right? And I made two heads. So one of these, if you're the guy who asked me about it, I'm sending you one since I threw away the other ones. So when you send me your address, you'll be getting one of these heads, and I'll keep the other one, and that'll be it. And then, depending on how cool this 2000X He-Man is, or Beastman is, depends on how much customizing I'll do on him. But I'm just from the shadow. You know what? I'm gonna throw this in the edit mode and see if we can't brighten it up. Edit, and let's do the magic. Yeah, I think they might have used black afterwards. I know one time before, a long time ago, Maddie Collector one time sent us pictures, and when you went to the edit mode, you were able to pull out the actual colors of the figure. It was kind of funny. But I don't think this time we'll be able to do this. I think we are stuck. Let's turn the saturation way up, see if we can draw some colors out of there. Let's go back to our bright. That's the highlight. That's the brilliance. It's already all the way up. And the exposure. Ooh, yeah, they've blacked them out so you can't see what they actually look like. Bummer. But I'm pretty excited about getting Sunman, 2000X Beastman. That's going to be cool. Yeah, that's actually the one I'm most excited about. That's going to be cool. So, let's see. It is Hersey. The sword has the clue. Yep, Mini Comics Tila. That would be cool. But you know, the Filmation Tila also had a sword too. Now, what's funny is the comic Tila in one of the comics, she actually has a battle axe. Battle axe Tila. But you know how I feel about battle axes, so there you go. All right. Discard changes. Burp. Okay, let's take a look at you guys' comments here. Tila is the blonde from the mini comics. Cool. I saw a video about it on Geek Dad Life channel earlier. Nice. I'm probably going to pass on the Origin Sunman and get that one. Yeah, I kind of wish I did the same thing too. And worse than that, I actually bought from somebody online and spent way too much on the special mail away Sunman. Now, when you get this head, it is loose. Do notice that. You can do one of two things. One, you can glue an O-ring in there, which I've done before, or two, you can use the poster putty. The O-ring is the better way to go, so it's more permanent. And I printed it in clear just so I could see where the peg was inside there in case I needed to do some adjustments. But actually, I'm pretty happy that came out. I mean, man, look at the teeth on there. I mean, that is so cool looking. Oh, if you can see them or not. Let me turn this light on. Maybe this will help better. Anyway, it's a pretty cool looking head. I think you'll be happy with it. Hopefully you're going to use it on this Beastman because it will fit really good. I just noticed this Beastman has a holster for his whip. Ugh. Let's see how well it works. Well, not too well. It's kind of big and bulky and in the way and more of a hassle to have there, but let's put it behind him. That might work better. Yep, that actually does work better. So stick the whip behind him. All right. Isn't Lords of Power Man-at-Arms from mini comics? Kind of. Not exactly. He's actually before the mini comics completely, but it does look very similar to what we saw in the mini comics. There's some slight changes, but you are right. It is very close. Most of the Lords of Power do match the mini comics. A translucent Beastman would be cool. That would be cool. Let's see. Hey, Dana Wright, thanks for joining us. Juan Solo, thanks for being here. All right, well, that is all I have in this video. Just short and sweet and to the point. Basically, to show the guy the head he's going to get. That's going to be cool. I think he's going to be happy with it. Anyway, actually, I still might use this head just to make it look more Beastman-like. I'm just not a fan of his bearded, or his beard with ponytails. And what's cool is this Beastman head is not this head. It is actually quite a bit different. I designed it to be different on purpose. And if you watch, I have a whole video on how I made this head. And I wanted something different. It's closer to the 2000X look, but not exactly. It's just the way I think Beastman should have always looked in the first place. So there you go. Ooh. All right, and if you guys do want one of these heads, I'm not really planning on selling them so much, but if you do contact me on Facebook, I can hook you up with one, but it's not going to be something I'm going to sell on a regular basis. It was just something I was doing for my own little project. But if you decide you do want this Beastman head, I'll be willing to sell you one, but I'm not going to stick them on eBay or make a big bunch of them or anything else. I can make a few probably, and if I get a lot of demand. So there you go. Cool. Yes, the Lords of Power Beastman definitely does not match the mini comics. Where is that guy? Here he is. Oh. Yep. Crazy. I think the one released in the 5-pack actually had red armor, I think. Look at his loincloth just looks different. Oh, maybe not. I guess it is the same. Just the belt makes it look different. I hope it's not the frozen Tila. I would cry. I wouldn't really cry, but I would not be happy. All right. Okay, well, that's all I got for this video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and thanks for joining me. And I should have one hopefully later today. Maybe, maybe not. And I do have some new ideas for some new videos, so be on the lookout for those. And that is a wrap. Good journey, you guys.